usually start waking up about 4 o'clock wondering when grooming's going to call me. Grooming should call by 5 a.m., give a good idea of what's happening up on the hill. They're basically our eyes on the night shift. They're here from midnight till 8 o'clock. And they'll give me an idea of how much snow, what the wind's been doing, do we need to call in an early crew, are we looking at shooting the Avalanche, or are we looking at a full-on summit day? One of my highlights now in my position is to train younger patrollers in the use of explosives and avalanche mitigation work. It is really exciting to see someone throw their first shot, release snow for the first time, and watch a big old slide. Ready? We're using an Avalanche, which is basically a high-tech spud gun. First shot firing 3, 2, 1, fire. Okay, put safety back on. Tomorrow we're looking at possible clearings. I'm hoping for a call from grooming around 5 o'clock. We're up here and out the door at 7 o'clock, hopping on Pine Martin. Our goal is to get to summit by 7:15. 7 patrollers hop on summit chair before lift maintenance. That's sometimes an adventurous ride. Just we're not sure how well the chair is running. Is it rimed up? Are we going to have thumpers? It can be sometimes a wild ride. Occasionally we have to back down the chair. We use a variety of explosives on the hill, from our Avalanche rounds, which are 2.6 pound charges. Our standard slope charge is a 2 pound cast booster. High explosives, it's part TNT, part PETN. It's military grade explosive, detonates with a number 8 cap and a 90-second fuse. We arm our shots right before we go out at summit top. Because the bowl has some large open areas, occasionally we want to use larger shots. The Avalanche is a tool we can use in low visibility, but we still need to get out there on routes throwing hand charges to make sure that it's as controlled as well we can before we let public out there. Typically shots in the bowl, we have 3 teams, 2 people per team. 15 shots would be a big day in the bowl. Rarely does it take us more than an hour to get the bowl done, so we're usually finishing up right around 9 o'clock. Like I said, 2 teams are going in the bowl, 1 high route, 1 low route. Before the low route can cross the main hourglass, which is the heart of the bowl, they need cover shots. Sometimes it's 2 cover shots, sometimes it's 3, but it's a really bad place to be swept down in the bowl, so we really want to make that trip across as safe as we can. Basically testing it to see how stable, how well bonded is the most recent snowfall or wind transport to the old snow layers below it. Much cheaper, much quicker way to test a slope is just by ski cutting. Key here is you got to have a partner. They've got to be in a safe spot with eyes on. They're basically watching you. You want to start ski cutting from the top of the slide zone. Safe point to safe point, having a plan, knowing where you're going to go, telling your partner beforehand what your plan is. We always travel teams of 2, so it's one person standing in a safe spot while the other person's out ski cutting. Have a safety, a 3rd person up high in case something did go wrong. You'd have additional support. Biggest goal we have is to get this mountain open safely. If snow is going to move, we'd rather move it with patrollers than have public move it.